with your business. Okay, little wonder you are struggling with your business. Now, the vision, our vision, please, we're going to do this together. Okay, we're going to recite this on the count of 3 together. Everywhere you are, all over the world, recite this vision. Okay, let it become a part of you, because this is what we are doing here. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Our vision: to raise the financially free people. We will raise other financially free people, creating a family of millionaires. We will use their monies collectively to affect the world positively. Now, this is our vision, okay? So if whatever you're doing is not falling into this, please, you need to think again. You need to think again, okay? Redress your step, come back online, do your research, and then begin to follow the vision. If you truly want to benefit from this vision, you must play a part. Okay, then our short-term goal is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy by the year 2024 and usher in the next generation world changers. This is our goal. Are you one of them? Okay, congratulations, you are one of them. Now, how many persons in your account, how many persons will be part of this goal come 2024? How many persons will point at you and say, you helped them become a part of this goal? How many persons are you going to pick to be a part of this goal? So go to the chat and type, how many persons will you be or take to join you in this goal of raising 50,000 monthly millionaires? If you know how many and you are ready to do that, kindly go to the chat and type, how many are you going to get in there with? All right, if you're going there alone, sorry, it will be lonely for you. If you're going there alone, it will be very, very lonely. So you must go with other people. You must make sure other people also make it through this level with you. Aha, somebody said 13 participants. Wow. Okay, that's nice. Congratulations to you in advance. So let's move. Now, we all know why we are here, but before I call in my mentor, last week has been amazing. Wow, I'm seeing people 50, 1,000. Are you kidding me? Your entire generation. That is fantastic. That as many as possible. 1,000. Okay. I say a very big amen to that. Very big amen to that. Okay. Now, last week was amazing. We started something very, very amazing. Some of us actually discovered why we are not doing what we are doing or what we're supposed to do. Okay. And we do activities. We are running everywhere, everywhere you are everywhere at the same time. Now, there's this quote that says, "Is doing a lot does not mean you're getting a lot done." I think there's in Washington. Okay, that's what we learned last week. One of the things we learned, that you are doing a lot, that you are everywhere at the same time. Doing a lot of things at the same time does not mean you are getting a lot done. Okay, then why is it so? Why, after committing so much, why after putting in so much energy, yet you are not getting a lot done? What could be the problem? What could be the challenge? Now, we discovered what is actually the problem. And that was the training we did last week, the masterpiece that our mastermind came up with. Okay, the masterpiece that our mastermind came up with. That's reprogramming your mind for success. Now, let us just go through that a little before I call in the mastermind himself to come and give us the dose for the week, the dose for today. I'm so excited, expecting that to come. Okay, so yes, we discovered that, first of all, the lifestyle we want will come from us becoming successful. Okay, the lifestyle every one of us wants to be able to go on the vacation, live in your desired environment, have people around you, live the life, enjoy life, okay? It can only come when you become successful. Because when you don't have what it takes, you can't live the life you want. When you don't have what it takes, you don't have the resources, you want a good lifestyle, but you must have a way to fund it. And if you have adequate funding power, what it means is that you are a success. Okay, so it's only successful people that can live the lifestyle of their dream. If you are not successful, forget the lifestyle. Anything that comes to you, you take. Anything that nature brings to you, you take. But when you are able to determine your lifestyle or the kind of lifestyle you desire is when you are successful. So what does it take you to become successful? Your activity, your actions, the things you do, the things you do. Now, and that is where we have a problem most times, because sometimes we are putting in a lot of action, a lot of activities, but it's not giving us the success. Then we are wondering why. A lot of actions, a lot of activities, and yet the success are not coming. We are wondering, why is it so? Why are you putting in so much activities and yet you are not getting the success that will enable you live the life you desire? So what is the problem? Your attitude, your feeling towards your action, your feeling towards the activities you're doing. Now, how are you doing this activity? Are you doing it just for doing sake? Are you just getting things done, just doing it anyhow, just do things because that is how you're doing it? Now, but what determines your action or your activity is how you feel, your attitude. There's this saying that says that your attitude determines your attitude. Your attitude in life or attitude towards things determine how far you can go. So what attitude are you putting on towards those actions or towards those activities you're doing? What is influencing your action? Your feeling influence your action. Your attitude influence your action. If you feel well, you will do a good activity. But if you don't feel well, obviously your results will not be amazing. Now, what affects your feeling and attitude? Your belief, your thoughts, your belief. You believe in this, you go ahead and do it. Now, like the mastermind has been giving us plenty assignments, plenty activities to do. Now, people that the only reason why you will do that activity is because you believe in the mastermind. It's because you believe in the mastermind. If you don't believe in the mastermind, you will not do the activity. If you don't believe in C21FG as a group, or you don't believe in M Global Empowered Consumerism as a stable financial vehicle that will take you to your promised land, you won't engage, you won't have the right feeling or the right attitude towards the action that gives you the success, that gives you the lifestyle. So you must believe first in M Global. You must believe first in empowered consumerism or M Global. You must believe in the leadership and the structure of C21FG. You must believe even you must believe in your mastermind, the leadership of 381 family. You must believe in your leader, and then above all, you must believe in yourself. Because if you don't have the right belief, your feelings will be wrong. And then that won't give you the right action that you desire to give you the success. But what helps you have the belief? What influences your belief? What influences your belief and your thoughts? Well, your programming. Your programming influences your belief. And your programming can be affected by both internal or external. You can either be internally programmed or externally programmed. Now, externally, people are motivating you. You see certain things, you begin to feel, or you now begin to believe because of what people are telling you, maybe tradition, culture, family, friends, associations. You're being directed by that. You're being programmed by that. Or internally, what You deciding to, to program yourself, to push yourself to the next level. So your programming, okay, determines your belief, and your belief determines your feeling, activity or attitude. And then when you have the right attitude, you produce the right action or the right activities. And then you are able to produce success. And then finally, you live the life of your dream. Well, I think I should hold on here for now and invite and wait for the next dose, because I believe the mastermind is ready, ever ready to release. Now, God is using this great man to bless this entire generation, to cause a revolution that is happening. I don't know where he gets his strength from, but I am sure it is from God. And it is, okay, this comes heavily. Okay, this morning, well, the Zoom is already maxed out. We are 1,000 now, and the YouTube link is already out. Reach out to your teammates and let them join immediately. You don't want them to miss this. Okay, at this moment, I will take a bow. I will take a bow as I invite the big masquerade himself. Okay, as I invite my mentor, our mentor, the man who God is using heavily to impact on lives here. I want you to begin to go to the chat and begin to welcome him. Begin to welcome him. Begin to welcome him. Welcome this great mentor. Welcome this great mastermind. The best mastermind in the entire world. The best mastermind in the whole of C21FG. Let us begin to welcome this great man. I appreciate him as he begins to get ready. I know, boss, that you are ready. I know, boss, you are available. I know you are ever ready. So, boss, we welcome you. Please, boss, if you are in the house, please let's welcome Ambassador Dr. Victor Abalsin. Boss, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, welcome, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I can see all of you connected across the Federation. Thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you for the appreciation. Good morning to each and every one of you in the family. Good morning. It is a beautiful day again. We thank God for his grace. We thank God for his mercy. We thank God for his blessing. We thank God for the life given to us. We thank God for the strength. We thank God for the future blessings, the goodness of God that is still coming forth. We thank God so much for that. To him be all the glory, all the honor, all the power, majesty, adoration, and thanksgiving. To him alone be all these praises in the name of Jesus Christ. Thank you all so much for the warmth welcome. I appreciate you all so much. So I thank Architect Emeka for his full dose of what, reintroducing me and everything. That's very, very powerful. And I pray all the top leaders will follow suit because of other things coming up. Now we are moving off straight because we have so much to do today. We are moving in straight. What we have today is a dose. In fact, it is something that I don't know how some people will, because people will keep making mistakes and then things coming up. They don't even know why they are making mistakes. And that is one of the most painful thing that can ever happen to somebody. You have a problem, you don't even know how to resolve the problem. Some of them even have a problem, they don't even know that they have a problem. So these are the things a lot of people are facing. So, okay, I welcome each and every one of you to the meeting. We've been in another great episode. for quite some time. In fact, it's a very full dose episode that we have started, and I thank God because of the way it has been going. I appreciate all of you that are here. It is a beautiful morning. In fact, when I look around, very beautiful day, and it's another season of greatness, more blessing, more blessing, more blessing, more blessing, more blessing, more blessing, and more blessing to you all. Now, we started a very big episode, reprogramming your mind for success. And we started it last week, and it has been a dose. I'm going to move in quickly to it. I'm going to move in straight to it so that we don't start wasting so much time. But before I move in quickly on this training, we have a series of training, all the active partners. Remember, today is your meeting. And guess what? We are now in eviction section of what active partners, all the active partners. If you miss the training, there are some people I said I will evict last week because of the tight schedule and the secretaries trying to put things in order. I didn't do it. But guess what will happen by today? If you don't attend training, I think I've given a lot of grace. So this time we won't even have anything. So our meeting, it will be announced in your platform this night. We have active partners meeting. Very, very important. And also, we appreciate all the people that are newly onboarded. We'll talk more about this later on. For the people that have not yet been on board, that did not attend that onboarding meeting, I will only give you people, because it's yesterday is the last day you are supposed to post your post your summary, but I will just allow you to just send it before 12 noon today. If you send it 12:01, the top leaders will check the time and will not onboard you. That is it. So let's move on quickly. Last week, we started a very deep episode, which a lot of us, I'm sure most of you here would have been a victim of it, a victim of this episode. And we started a training. We're trying to explain how success comes. Success doesn't just come from activities. You just wake up in the morning, you start doing activities. After finishing activities, you get result. After result, you get a lifestyle, just like on the screen here. You see, that's what everybody believes. Activities will give you results, and results will give you what? Lifestyle. Guess what? But guess what? I made everybody here to know that it's not just that. You must go through the process. It's not, most of the times what people see is the activities you do. They don't see that one that is inside. And that is why I have to take time to explain the inside part that determines what the activities you do, the inside part that determines okay. I think the network is trying to distract, but will we overcome network today? I have multiples of the network. By the grace of God, we must overcome. Now, today, but let me, before I continue, I'm going to make mention of something very, very important. Before I continue, there is something very, very important I want to make mention of when it comes to what, because like I was trying to explain, I told you people that this, like, let me share the screen so that we can follow through. You know what I was trying to explain? If you check here, watch this carefully. I want you to watch this carefully as I explain it. I want you to pay absolute attention to what I'll be showing you here before I go deeper into what we have today. Watch this carefully. Watch this carefully. Activities, watch the yellow parts. Activities give birth to success. Success give birth to lifestyle. What do we see? We see activities, we see success, we see the lifestyle. But inside, feelings, belief, programming, nobody sees it. So guess what happened? Let me show you the diagram, the diagram of programmed success. Did you see the diagram? Which means your attitude and your attitude, your feelings, your attitude, your belief system, and inside programming is what your root foundation. It is your root foundation. Get this clear. Your root. So which means is the activities, results, success, lifestyle is a manifesting one. Just like these three I'm showing you all on the screen. That is it. But guess what? A lot of us have been doing activities. A lot of us have been pushing activities. Yes. And now I want to ask a question. I want you, before I ask the question, remember the formula for success. Remember the formula for success in our business. Remember the formula. The formula for success in network marketing is what? Financial vehicle multiplied by your activities. Activities mean multiplied by your effort. Then multiplied by your skills. Now, get this. Watch this carefully. Follow me carefully. If you multiply financial vehicle times activities, that means you will get a result. But that result may not really be a pass mark result until skills comes in. That's why I first of all, you know what first thing I started doing first? I started earlier in this training to talk about our skills. I was busy digesting skills. What did I do? I was digesting skills. And guess what happened? I did a lot of training on prospecting. I did a training on inviting. I did a training on close down. I was breaking it down. Because if you already have these skills, I don't think there is anything that is slowing you down. Take note. I don't think there is anything that is slowing you down from activities. Watch this. So what it means is if you already have one or two of the skills, you have close down, you have prospecting, and you have inviting, you are in for something big. If you are here, you didn't go through that training, you didn't cross through the training, our advice is still on the YouTube. You cannot search for it. Somebody must send it to you. One of your downline that already have the link must send it to you. Guess what? Go through the skills. But guess what? Financial vehicle is what? our financial vehicle is superb. Thank God for the company alliance. It is super standard, heavy, trustworthy, reliable. That's it. But financial vehicle multiplied by effort. The part I'm about to hit now is what? Effort, activities. Then let me ask a question. Let's assume that you have finally now, let's just say that your mind is fully programmed for success. Your mind is fully programmed for success. And you also strongly believe in the financial vehicle and even the leadership of what? Our business. The leadership connected to our business. And that you equally show positive attitude. That means you have already showed you are not the type that's always sarcastic, negative. Man, I'm not sure. No, this. It's just that those people you see, whenever you want to talk to them about a bit, you want to tell them what they would do, they'll just start telling, whenever you start hearing this, it's just negative. They are just showing. They're just showing negative attitude. Let's say you now show strong, positive attitude towards the business. I want to ask you a question. If you start putting in maximal activities, does it mean that you must succeed? Can you answer me? Yes or no? I want to see the response quickly in the chat. If you start putting, you already have your program, you believe, you have a strong belief system, guess what? You have a right attitude, and now you are putting in activities. Does it mean you can actually succeed? I'm seeing a lot of people, some are saying no. Yes, I'm seeing some people are saying equally yes, you should. Somebody say yes, you should. Yes, you should. Some people say no. Let me give you people the answer. The answer to this question I asked is why we are here. That's why we're doing this training. Please, I pray for your indulgence. I'm gonna take complete. I wanted to take complete 120 minutes for this training, but I will reduce it to 90 minutes so that I will take another day and complete it. I may not complete it today. I'll just do 90 minutes and take another day and complete. Please don't miss a drop of what brings success. Watch this carefully again. Let me show you this. Look at the diagrams on the screen. Okay, I don't know what it's like. It's not cutting off. I want you to see the diagram already on the screen. Watch this carefully. The diagram on the screen is what? My mind is fully programmed. I believe strongly in the business. And guess what? I have started putting in maximal activities in the business. But I am not seeing what? The results I am supposed to see. It's a problem. I've seen a lot of people, they meet me, they say, sir, I have been working. In fact, everything I've been doing, sir, in fact, please help me. What do I do again? What part should I put in? Guess what? They are putting in activities. Guess what? They actually believed in the business. They have positive feeling, but they are not seeing that part of success. They are not seeing it at all. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Meanwhile, the formula is simply clear. That is it. Now, watch this. The answer to that question I ask you people is on 50-50 chance. I cannot say yes, and I cannot say no. So if you said yes, you are right. If you said no, you are right. On 50-50 chance. Let me explain the answer. Why it is 50-50 chance. The question today is, my mind is fully programmed, and I believe strongly in the business, and I show positive attitude towards the business. Does it mean that if I put in the activities required, I will succeed. Why it is 50-50 chances, number one. What type of activities are you doing? That's number one. What it means is this. We have two types of activities. I'm going to explain it, positive and negative activities. That's number one question. So which means it depends on the type of activities the person is putting in. Follow this, please. Like I said, don't miss a single drop. If network throw you out, jump back because you don't need to miss it. Another concern on these 50-50 chances. What is the level of your activities you do? Number one is what type of activities are you putting in? Number two is what is the level of activities you do? Now, let me tell you, water is actually what makes up an ocean. But guess what? It's not every water that can drown anybody. There's a level of water that will occupy a space. It will be called lake. And there's a level of water. If you see water that is on the floor, poured on the floor, do you call it lake? A lake is a piece of land. I think it's a piece of land surrounded by water. No, a piece of water surrounded by land also. We have island, we have lake. But what I'm trying to explain here, I want you to understand it. It's not every water that is poured on the ground determines whether it can be called an island or a lake. Take note, a lake, what I mean by lake is a piece of water surrounded by land. I think that is the lake. So which means what is the level of water? Is the level of water on the ground determines whether it can be called a lake. Would I call it an island or lake? I think I'm mixing this. It depends on the level of water on the ground. So what it means, let me use another word. Everybody can call themselves, I am a Christian, I am a Muslim. But there are people that you can call the worshippers. That is it. What makes you, there are people that are called the worshippers. There are people that can be called full-timers in the Christian ministry, in God's ministry. There are people that are known. And the only people that are known are the people that put in that much activities. Those people that are always involved in what is in the ministry that I'm trying to explain. In the ministry of, well, let's say it is Christian or Muslim. Let me tell you, a lot of people gather. You see, get it? A lot of people gather. They say they are looking for something. But the guys, well, that thing you are looking for is looking for somebody in that same circle. Get this clear. You are looking for success, but success is looking for who is ready to take me. And let me let you know something. Success will not lower its standard to accommodate you. Are you hearing it? That you are putting in low activity. The type of activities you put in determines the success that comes. That is why I say it's 50-50 chance. Let me explain. Number one is what type of activities that you can be a professional. In fact, you have mastered our skill. I know a lot of people, excuse me. In fact, when you see these women present, I have even a lot of once they stand on that place, once they are talking, sign-up is dropping like water. Not even one is from his team. The skill to produce results. But guess what? He doesn't put in enough activities that will make him produce results. Now, hear this. Success is out there. I want you to take note of this. Success is just there for you. people see success like this long, this long thing, man. Before I will get to this, success, man. I pray. It must come to me. They cover themselves on this word called faith. But guess what? They don't have what it takes to what? Withdraw faith inside them. That is it. Very, very, very important. When we're talking about activities, it's on 50-50 chance. Guess what? Number one is, what type of activities are you doing? Number two is, what is the level of activities you are doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break down on this. If I'm able to break it completely down and make you understand these two things, I think I'm done with my work. If I'm able to make you understand these two things, what type of activities are you doing? Number two is, what is the level of activities you do? There are most of us here, in fact, you are one of the oldest person, even in our business. But when they look at you, there is nothing to show. Let me move on. So follow me carefully. These are the two cards. Let me talk about what type of activities are you doing. Question is, what is activities? That is, before I move into this, no, guess what? What is activities? That's what I want to talk about. What is activity? Before I talk about activities, it's because of this. No. Get this clear. It's because of this answer, activities. That is why I decided to release this heavy dose of training. Because remember what I asked you. Does it mean, if your mind is fully programmed for success, and you also strongly believe in financial vehicle and the leadership of our company, our business, and then you show strong positive attitude towards our business, does it mean that once you engage into activities, you must be successful? And I answered it. It is on 50-50. Ladies and gentlemen, what type of activities are you doing? This is the level of activities you do. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why I am releasing his huge dose of training titled Activities that Produce Sustainable Success. It's now that I'm starting. The other one is still the preamble. This is reprogramming your mind, part 4. I've done if you are here, you missed part 1, part 2, part 3. Go back to the last episode. Activities that produce sustainable success. That's what I'm hitting. That's the essence of the training. Now, let's move on quickly. What is activities? What is the activities? When I'm talking about the word activities, it still means the same thing with action. What is the action in our business? What is the activities? Look at the definition of activities. Activities is a few positive, simple discipline. According to a required few positive, simple discipline practiced every day. Now, guess what? Normally, it is actually few. And guess what? It is a positive activities. It is what it means by few is it is concise to what you will just do. This is it. You know, if anything, you can calculate what you will do. If you can calculate what something is, it becomes few. That is it. Anything you can calculate, if you're able to calculate what you can do, what becomes too large is something you cannot calculate what it will be. Like, let me give you a somebody say, I want to book, confirm today 50 people before I go home. It means that you've already defined what you will do. It's already few. It's when you wake up, you don't even know how many people you will book. You say, I don't even, if I'm able to book 1,000, it becomes a number. So one, it must be few. What it means is it has a concise number. Take note. And then it must be positive. I'm going to talk about the positive more. And then it will be a simple thing you've been doing. And that simple thing will be a discipline. I will talk about the word discipline. I will explain the discipline. And then practiced every day. Let me ask you people, have you people ever woken up in the morning and the day don't break? You don't see the morning. But guess what? Once you wake up in the morning, what do? Some of you here, you pray to God. Now, practice every day. Some of you here, after the whole thing. In fact, let me ask some of you, have you ever woken up in the morning and you don't eat? Have you ever woken up in the morning every day, you don't spend money in a day? Activities must be practiced every day. That is what it means. If activities are practiced 2 times in a week, you're already reducing the level of the activities. In 7 days in the week, guess what? You only have 1 day off for rest. In fact, I would like to say it's a law. You must bring out 1 day for yourself to relax. Even that rest, you are even just staying back to re-strategize. It's not like you are completely resting, you are dying off, you are no longer looking at it. You still watch it, but it's just that you are now slowing down to watch. A few positive, simple discipline practiced every day. That is the definition of activities. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you another second definition of activities. What is activities? Activities is a few negative errors and mistakes repeated every day. I want you to mark the word errors and mistake. I'm gonna make it clearer now so that most of you can see it. A few positive errors and every day. What it simply means is this. A lot of us here have been repeating a lot of errors and mistakes. And they are expecting to break through. And guess what? They are not seeing that expectation come to pass. And every day that breaks, they are repeating the same error. They repeated it today, they repeated someday, they will get the results. They will just do the positive. In fact, I need to put these errors and mistakes in red color. Take note, errors and mistakes is still activities. For your information, errors and mistakes you are doing is still activities. And guess what? Some of them may even be doing it every day. That's the funny thing about it. They have even doing it every day, but they are not seeing results. So if you are wondering why your mind is programmed and you believe in the business and you are doing what, and you have a take repeated every day, it is still activities. A few negative is on red color. Negative, error, positive, negative, positive, negative, errors and mistakes repeated every day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is still activities. Remember what I said? I asked question, what type of activities are you doing? Are you doing positive activities or are you doing negative activities? It becomes a question. Get this. What type of activities are you doing? This is why we advise everybody here to go and master the skill. The trainings we are doing it for you to master the skills. When you master the skills, you reduce the errors and mistakes you do. Then if you are here, if you are here, listen carefully, and you don't, you don't do it every day. If you are here, you don't do it every day. It's not just I promise you, it is what it is. If you are here, you don't do this business every day. You do it when you feel like. If I want, I will do the business today. If I want, I will do it. Okay, I have done it today. Okay, don't worry, I will by weekend. No, let it be simple. Let it be small, but do it every day. Now, get this clear. Practice two of them, whether positive or negative, is still every day. Let it be that you are doing it 2 hours. I am doing this business part-time, but I am doing it every day. If you are wondering why you will see thousands doing it. You do it. What are you expecting? When you do it, when you feel like doing it, what type of result are you expecting? Now, hear this. I want you to hear this. Pay absolute attention. I've said this thing several times, and I will keep repeating it. I've said it time without number, and I will keep repeating it until it sinks into somebody's words, inner being. That maybe by then it will keep sinking. And guess what? Not everybody will still take it. So if I finish saying it again today, maybe a few people, 1% or 2% or 3% will take it. That's why we keep saying it. Let me let you know something. You don't get your desire. I want you to write it where you'll be seeing it. You don't get your desired expectation on anything you do when you feel like doing it. Get this clear. Just get it. You don't get your desired result, your desired expectation on anything you do when you feel like doing it. You get your desired expectation on anything you do consistently, daily. Kind of. How do I make it enter you so that you get this clear? You are wondering, man, I started this business. Somebody said, I started this business since 2014. And up to today, I've not even made anything significant. When you go and check from 2014 till now, I'm sure that the person have not done the business for complete what? 3 months. If you calculate it proper, he has not done it up to 3 months. But he's calculating 2014 till now. I started this business since 2016. In fact, I'm among the people that even was around when they launched that, when we launched our business. But till now, I've not made anything. You are the cause. You are the reason. Stop blaming anybody. Oh no. Let me give you an example. Let me give people an example. If you are working with, some of us here are working class. Yes, I'm talking. Do you decide when you go to work? Or do you go to work consistently Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Do you go to work Monday and say, okay, I will not go? Some of you here are missing work. Had it been that they've been calculating how much they will pay you for that office you are, they will not be paying you anything. It's just that maybe, our government is just doing things anyhow. But if they calculate it, they will not pay you. And you are involved in this business and you want to do what you are doing in your office. That is why the business is not paying you. How shall they hear? Anybody that do this thing I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time. You break open. Don't think it's your village people that are against you. I was thinking it is my village people. In fact, since the time I was born, I was in my family, my dad, my mom. We've been praying. We are the highest prayer warriors. We fast every week. We do a lot of things, thinking that is from the village. Guess what? I even started practicing as a doctor. It was still following me. I said no, until I realized this thing I'm telling you. Yes, I realized it. Don't think, you see, you are the architect of your destiny. There is something they say in Igbo land. Some of you here are thinking that somebody was saying, when my time, you see, God's time is the best. No. I don't want to be in haste. I don't want to, let me tell you, God is the owner of the whole time. If you are looking for God's time is now. Your time is now. They said in Igbo land, let me say, what it means is this: if I agree, my God will agree. If I did not agree, my God will not agree. Hear this. You are the reason why you are where you are, because you have refused to do it consistently, daily. The definition of activity is what? Few positive, simple discipline. Practiced every day. That's the definition. What are you doing? Is a question. Let me move on. I don't need to dwell so much on this. I pray, may God help us to let this network. I pray for God's grace, the network we hold on, no matter how it's slowing down, we'll keep moving. Hear this. If you are in this business and you are doing few positive, simple discipline, practice where you feel like. You practice where you feel like practicing. You do it. You see, I didn't say you should be coming to office every day, but what I mean is you'll be doing it every day. Some of you here don't even attend what cell meeting. You don't know that attending cell meeting is you already preparing yourself daily. Ladies and gentlemen, that is activities. Let me move on. This is just a preamble. Follow me carefully as I move. Watch this carefully. What are the positive activities you will practice every day? And what are the negative activities you will practice every day? Look at it on the screen. When you see somebody prospecting positive, they can be prospecting negative. When you see somebody booking for his downline or doing a booking call, it can be positive or negative. I was listening to my secretary do series of booking. As she was booking, I was listening. She was saying something. I said, hey, when she finished making that, I called her. What are you doing? She started, I said, no, if you do this, nobody will listen to it come. And you've been complaining you're not getting sign up. She has been doing activities, booking downlines, but it's negative activities. Guess what? Personal development, where you are trying to go through a series of training we have done, you are trying to read a book about the business, you are personally developing yourself. It is positive activities. Do you know that the same personal development can be negative activities? We are busy reading another thing that is outside our business. It's not positive. It's not positive. Somebody was reading a book in our office. In our office here, we created a grind zone in our office where people come to the office, they will sit down, and guess what? After some time, you'll start going through personal development. And with this, I'm explaining, all our offices now, we will create something for all the office owners here. We are preparing heavily for you what is coming. Guess what? Our office, we created a time for personal development. Do you know that during that same time of personal development, people were reading how, or going through trainings, reading how about the business. Somebody was busy reading. You know what the person was reading? How she will fall for me. How she will fall for me is a book. How she will fall for me. That was what she was busy reading. She was in the time of personal development too. How she will fall for me. Is it positive activities or negative activities? Okay. Okay. KPI result is the activities. Key performance indicator. I see a lot of leaders here. When it's time for KPI to review what you did in the past, you are giving excuses. Sir, I booked an event. Sir, I booked a meeting. Sir, you see, oh, that is why you will keep making mistakes every week to week. You are not seeing results. Last week, you got the same result. This week, your result even reduced. Because there is nothing that is touchlighting and cross-checking what you did last week. So you come back the next week and you did it again. KPI report. The KPI report is mostly for the people that are sell anchors, people that are top leaders. And then we are bringing it down. We want to bring it down to the people that are kingsmen very soon. We're trying to work it out and see how it works. But keep any time for your KPI. You should not put anything on it. Some of you here, during the time of KPI, that's when you will remember you don't even value it. You don't even see it like something that is so important. You know what you see as something important? Yes, I have booked a meeting with somebody. By he said that it's only by that 12 p.m. that he will have time. Please permit me that I will not be around in the KPI. Do you know what the person did? What it means is and mistakes he made last week. There is nobody that will correct it this week. And guess what? He will continue this with the same mistake the whole of the next week. Here it is. Key performance indicator is a positive activities. When you are doing it, you bring out the time. You are trying to, how does somebody, nothing. Now hear this. There is nothing in life that is sustainable without what? Accountability. Get this clear. There is nothing in life that is sustainable without accountability. You have reviewed it. You know where you are. You saw the mistake you made. You want to correct it. Why most of you here, you were multi-millionaire years ago, so many mistakes and you are not aware. KPI. So for this, for KPI reporting now, it is in fact it is a yardstick. Hear this. It is a yardstick for all our leadership position. Number one, I'm going to post. I've posted it already to some of you to the platform. It is a yardstick for leadership position. It is KPI report now. In fact, if you are here and you don't give that report as a leader, there is nobody in your generation that will qualify for all expenses paid vacation, whether it's M Global, whether it's C2 and FG. You will not just be doing we will allow you to be doing your own thing your way. Until the time will come, you will now resolve. You will stop doing. Listen carefully. KPI report is a positive activity. Also, home launch, presenting, follow up, close down, training, they are all positive activities. But those things can still turn to negative activities. Guess what happened? I want to show you people something. Can you watch this diagram? Watch this diagram on the screen. If you are doing positive activities, as you can see on the screen, you are doing positive, 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 few positive, simple discipline, positive, 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 positive. Next thing you will see is what? You will start rising. Are you seeing how that plus, 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 plus? Next thing you start getting your result. If the result is what? Success, 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 success. Before you know it, the person will start positive, simple discipline. But hear this, if you are equally here, you are doing negative results, you can see the red color. Can you see the red negative signal? Negative, 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 negative. Guess what? A time will come, do you know what will start happening? People that are doing negative activities, they will start what? They start blaming. Is this our leader? Look at this person. Is that the way he presented? He will start blame, 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 blame. He was blaming people for his negative what? Activities. He's blame, blame, blame. Next thing he will start, you will see is what? Complain, complain, complain. Man, this thing is not working. You people are not doing it. Whenever I see any leader, whenever I see a leader complaining, complain. No. This one is that. No. Why is all this thing? Whoa. Every moment you are complaining, I am seeing somebody that is on his verge of what? Going down. You don't solve problem. You are complaining. When problem comes, I'm still even trying to start this meeting. You don't solve it. An entrepreneur solves problem. You don't solve. You are complain. You are going down. The person is down. Next thing you see with people that are doing negative activities is they are doing negative activity. They are not getting their result. They'll start justifying what? Their negative activities. What do I mean by justification? They do. They will just call some of them. Let me show you people. If you check down, you will see 19 down. And if you check up, you will see 1 up. What it simply means, there are more people that are doing negative activities, more than the people that does positive activities. So negative activities are more in number. A lot of people are, that's why you needed training. They are more in number. When they are doing negative activity, next thing they will just call their friends that are doing negative activity. Now, how far now? They say, I do. Now, how many people did you book? The person say, I booked up to 20. No simple, only two people, only 1 person came. Out of the whole 20, I confirm. You tried, sir. You tried. Even me, I booked up to 25. I didn't even see any single person. I booked up to 25. I didn't see anything. Nah, this thing is not easy. Nah, you tried. Nah, one day you tried. Even myself. You tried. You even get one. This is when somebody is justifying his negative results. He's justifying it. Guess what? He will be justified. You pick something and you are trying to justify something that is not good. You try to find a way to accept it. That's what? Blame, justification, complain. Since I started this, I've not seen my problem. Since I started, when you see people doing that, they're on the verge of what? Quitting. And next thing is negative. They are gone. But positive will go up. And guess what? They are always visible. They are seen. they are celebrated. Guess what? Just like I explained what in reprogramming, the result is physical. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Let's move on. What is the activities? What is that? What is that activities? What is that positive activities that produce sustainable success in network marketing? Here it is. What is that positive activities that produce sustainable success in network marketing? I want you to listen carefully. Please don't blink. Make sure your network doesn't affect you this time. I want you to pay attention to this clip I'm about to play. Listen carefully. When it's done, I will come and demystify that activities you do and show you why it's not producing results. Pay attention to this short video clip as it plays.
If you want to be successful, you have to be diligent and work hard for what you want. This might sound like common sense because it is, but the unfortunate truth is this is not common practice. So many people are looking for the easy way out. They want the six-pack without the sit-ups, the degree without the studying, the championship without the fight, the happy marriage without the sacrifice, the promotion without the overtime, the success without the struggle. However, you can't have $1 million paycheck with a minimum wage work ethic. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. I had a student come into my office a few weeks before the end of the semester because he was recently notified by his boss that if he didn't bring up his GPA, he was in danger of losing his job. He was panicked because he was failing all of his classes, and he wanted to see if there was any extra credit he could do in order to raise his grade in my class. I told him there were He was relieved but also pumped. He did horribly on the first 2 exams, but he readily admitted that he hadn't been studying, so he was super confident that he could bring up his grade if he just applied himself. So you know what you need to do, I asked him. Yeah, Doc, thanks so much. I got this. I'm gonna ace my final and make you proud. You'll see. He left my office with the resolve of a wartime soldier on a mission to get up his grade. However, when I ran his final exam through the Scantron machine, it sounded like a jackhammer as it marked all the questions he got wrong, spitting it out with a big fat F. When I asked him what happened, he reluctantly admitted that he just didn't study. Again. But then he had the audacity to ask me if I would pass him if he just donated his textbook for a future student to use. He knew he could have passed the class if he did the work, but he was just looking for the easy way out. Yet how many times do we do the same thing? How many times do we look for the easy way out? However, if you want to be successful, if you want to make your dreams come true, you have to be diligent and work hard for what you want. There's no easy way to success. If you want to lose weight, you got to stop eating everything on your plate, get off your butt, and start working out. There's no easy way about it. If you want to improve your finances, you got to stop wasting money on things you don't need, practice some self-control, and learn how to save and invest your money more wisely. There's no easy way about it. If you want to get your degree, you got to stop wasting time, go to class, read your textbook, study, and turn in your assignments. There's no easy way about it. If you want to have a happier relationship, you got to stop being selfish, make some sacrifices, and love your partner like you did when you first met. There's no easy way about it. If you want to land that audition, you got to stop complaining about the industry, work on honing your, and do whatever it takes to prove that you're the best person for the job. There's no easy way about it. The only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. Hard work works. So stop making excuses, put the axe to the grind, and work hard to make your dreams come true.
This thing was broken. There is no mistake. There is no mistake to it. Let me give people the clip for some of you that didn't pick it fast. Let me pick it fast. Let me explain. There is no easy way about it. You must go through the process. There is no secret. It's the procedure that most of us are not willing to do. There is no. Let me give you people a better explanation. I want you to follow me. A young boy came to his office. Guess what? When the boy came to his office, to his mentor's office, guess what? He has failed in the first class, in the first year. He has failed in the second year. And guess what? In the third year, guess what? They're already telling him that there is no need. He would drop out of school. When he met his mentor, guess what? His mentor reviewed his result and told him, if you are able to get a C in this final semester, he failed first semester, second semester, if you're able to get a C, in fact, he told him from what he observed, if you get C in this final semester, I think you may pass through. You will not drop out of school. The mentor told him, all you need to do is this. Just go and what? Score B in your result. Once you're able to score that B mark, just push yourself to the extreme. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I know you can go through it. Guess what? After explaining it to him, the guy said, okay, no problem, sir. Okay, thank you very much. No. I have decided that I will do it. I will do it. I know who I am. I can do it. I'm sure I can do it. Guess what? That same young guy, he went back home motivated. He's going to do it. But you know what happened? When he got home, he relaxed again. And start sleeping, start snoring. That training, that research, that reading that you're supposed to do daily, he didn't do it. Guess what happened? At the end of the final year of that class, the same young boy that was told what to do, he knew what to do. He's clear of what to do. He still failed the class. When the mentor met him, I asked him, why did you fail? He says, sir, let me just tell you the truth. I didn't read. Sir, I'm just sure I didn't read. I know I have failed off the school. He knew what caused him to fail. Now, let me tell you the irony behind this story. Let me tell you the irony. You know what he asked the mentor? Please, sir, since I'm already failing out, if I donate my books, all my books that I've used before, to the people, the needy, the class, so that the school will start using it, will you people pass me? I want to donate all. Will you people pass me? Do you know what the guy is asking? He's asking for the shortcut to success. Of course, the mentor told him, no, it's not possible, even if you donate it. Some of you think that by going to church every day that you will bribe God to bless you. Some of you here, how many of you here have met me? How many of you have met your top leader? And your top leader have told you exactly you will be doing daily. And you went back home, you went to sleep. And guess what? At the end of the month, you didn't get your desire. I told some, do exactly what I told you. If you didn't break through, you become my problem. Now, you're not yet my problem. But the problem is you will not do that thing we told you to do. I've given a lot of assignments here. How many of you are doing it? No, don't worry, I will do it. Don't worry. You know what? Give me some time. Let me finish what I'm doing. I will do it. How many of you here have met your top leaders? You've met your top leader. You've met, guess what? All your top leaders. I won't start mentioning their names. And they sat you down and they told you what to do. And you went back home. You didn't do it. That is just exactly what I'm explaining. There is no easy way about it. If you refuse to put in that activities that you are supposed to put in, that will lead you to success, guess what? Success is not for you. Success is not for you. How many times, guess what, have you started looking for a shortcut? Please, sir, suppose somebody under me, I will do this. There is no, some of you that have been supported several times, did it make you to become multi-millionaire? That is the question. Did it make you to become multi-millionaire? You think it's by supporting you will be breakthrough. There is no easy way about it. If you want it as bad as you breathe, if you want success as bad as you breathe, you will succeed. The problem is you don't want it. You kind of want it. Saying that you wanted it so bad is not what gets you results. You must show that you want it bad. Talking about it, if you know what? I'm going to play this thing, even though I want you to listen to this short clip. I want you to listen to this video clip. This one I'm about to explain now is so sensitive. Guess what? I want you to know this. You see, saying that I want this bad, I want. It does not get you the result. Talking about it, it does not get you the result. You must do it. That's why a lot of us here, guess what? We always year to year, week to week, month to month. We have been told what to do. But guess what? At the end of the month, you will still not do it. You have been told exactly how many booking you will push yourself to that extreme. And what? Do that activities. And you started it from the beginning. Most of the time, we always start. If it is starting, we will always start now. But the question is, did you continue it? And did you finish it? That is the question. Most of us will start, but when you start, you don't finish. Now, I want you to listen to this clip. I love this clip so much because it tells me what it is about life. I want to play it now. I want you to pay absolute attention to this video clip. In fact, I love this. It's one of my best motivational clips. And any day I want to get angry with me, I told you I'm going to demystify the word activities. I am doing it already. Watch this carefully. Watch it carefully. Pay absolute attention to this as I play it now.
Saying you want it bad will not get you results. But showing you want it bad will. Talking about it will not get you results. Doing it will. You see, in life, you have a choice. You can either be a spectator or you can be a participant. Spectators like to talk. Participants are all about action. You see, everybody talks a good game, don't they? But what separates the successful from the unknown is action.
Action!
The successful, the champions of life, they take massive action.
Sure.
They don't hesitate. They don't procrastinate. They do not fear failure. They fear being average. Dreams can come true. Dreams need action. But there's a difference between a dream and a fairy tale. There's a difference in a dream and a good idea. See, a dream will keep coming back. A dream will not go away. I don't care how many years, how many months, how many days, that dream will keep coming back. Whatever dream you gotta have action, and if not, it's always gonna stay a fairy tale. In fact, it will stalk you. It will harass you until you give in and say, it is now time for me to launch. It's time for me to step out. It's time for me to jump and go for it.
Saying you want it bad will not get you results.
Yeah.
But talking about it will not get you results. Doing it will. You see, everyone talks a good game, don't they? But what separates the successful from the unknown is action. The successful, the champions, they all take massive action. They do not hesitate. They do not procrastinate. They do not fear failure. They fear average. They do not die wondering what might have been. Sure, they may fail. In fact, they will most likely fail more than the average person, but they keep going. They
If you don't have action, I believe you can have what you say, but you have to have action. In fact, faith without works is dead. The only way your dream can become your reality is that you have to have action. Talking alone will not make your dream a reality.
You will never live your dream life by talking about it. But you might just live your dream life by taking massive action towards it. The talkers are almost always the non-achievers. Talk is cheap. Don't be a talker. Be a worker. Like Martin said, you just need to take the first step. Oftentimes, the hardest part is getting started. But once you give yourself that push, you will get going. If you dive in the deep end, you have to start swimming. Throw yourself in the deep end of life and push yourself to reach the top. When times are tough and things go wrong, do not stop taking action. Double or even triple your efforts if needed. Do whatever it takes and be a person of action. Will you decide to be a lion or a sheep, a leader or a follower, an action taker or a procrastinator? Remember, it's okay to be a dreamer, but it's better to be a planner and a worker.
Until your dream becomes the truth. Well, you might be discouraged. You're thinking about quitting. I tried it and it didn't work. I'm tired. Let me tell you something. You better renew your strength. You better get your hope back. You better get your smile back. You need to get you. No one. Now it's time for you to get out of bed. Now it's time for you to rise up.
I want each and every one of you to pay absolute attention. Sorry, the network has really been fluctuating, but guess what? Like I said, we must finish it. The network has been fluctuating. It is the action part. It is the action part. Hear this. Guess what? You've been wondering, you've been complaining, you've been asking yourself a lot of questions, and you've been asking, why am I at the level I am? Meanwhile, you have refused to do the needful. You have refused to take that action that will lead you to success. And what is the outcome? The outcome is what? You see yourself, you kept on remaining on the same level you have always been. You kept on remaining on the same level. Year in, year out, week in, week out, month in, month out. We are still seeing you on the same level you have been. Are you not tired? Are Like I told you people, I'm even trying to even get into the full intro of our business, of this meeting, this training, the full intro. Don't worry, I will get into the full intro. It is the reason. That's why I gave you an instance of that board. You came, you know what to do. You were told what to do. Guess what? After you have been told what to do, after you have been advised on what to do, after you have been cautioned, after you have been trained, you have been taught on what to do, simply go and do it. You still did not do it. And now when you fail, you justify your failure. Somebody said, no, this business now, but it's not everybody that will do it and succeed. It's not everybody that will do it and succeed. That's what the person told me. I started laughing. I said, in fact, no need for you. I don't need to again try to encourage you again. You have already said it all. You have already said it all. I don't need to start wasting my time. I am trying to encourage you. Try and do it. No, it's just my waste of time. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Why I took my time to explain this part is to make all of you here to understand that there is no secret to it, but there is a system to it. And guess what? Anybody here that follows the system, follows and do what it takes, guess what? You will break through and you will become successful, and nothing can stop you from becoming successful. That is it. Now, let me try and round up now because this training is not a training that I can. If I tell you I will finish it, that is not. I cannot even finish it. Guess what? Now, watch this carefully. Listen to me carefully. I'm trying to continue from where I stopped. Watch this carefully. Now, the activities. Now, remember I asked you people, what is the activities that produce results? I asked that question. What exactly is the activities that produce results? What is the activities that produced results? Hear this. Hear this. The only activities, now watch this carefully. The only activities that produce sustainable success in network marketing. You see somebody that became super successful. I'm not talking about the people you see, they started it, and when they started it, after some time, they are no longer in the business. The only activities that produce sustainable success in network marketing is what? The force of diligent activities. The force. You see, this is a full dose training. The only activities that produce sustainable success in network marketing is the force of diligent activities. By next training, in fact, when I'm talking about this, it will have even like 7 forces of diligent activities. 7 core forces of diligent. In fact, this part, I'm sure it will still take me by like next 2 or 3 trainings to finish it. But guess what? By next meeting I'm having with you people, I will start exactly. If I pray, I just pray whether maybe I may have a Wednesday general meeting. I'm not sure, or I can even see how I can break it in. But the next training we are starting with is what we want to talk about the force of diligent activity and 7 forces behind it. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be stopping here. I think I have taken quite some time. I don't want to over push so that because tomorrow you still continue from where you stopped. I want to stop here for now. I appreciate you all so much for staying all through. Let me let you know, we're just even started. We're just getting started because the force is what makes it sustainable. It's the force that makes it continuous. It's the force that makes it, you are doing it now, you know, you are focused, you know the level. If you don't understand this force of diligent activities, you just be doing things the way you want. And you kept on wondering, why am I not getting that desired result? But at the end, when we finish the training, I'm so sure most of you here will be excited and you will even be happy for yourself. You see, during this season we're in a season that we are all running Kingsman Challenge. I advise you, this is the time you should take advantage. That's why I wanted to do this training at the end, but I just said, let me do it now because you all needed to finish up this journey you have all embarked on. The force of diligent activities. In fact, don't get ready. I think what I will be doing by the grace of God, I'm going to be announcing whether we'll be having Wednesday general cell meeting or not. But if not, tomorrow we will review everything we have learned today, break it into pieces so that when we enter into the force of diligent activities, you start seeing all the 7 forces that makes you boom. Even heaven will open for you. I appreciate each and every one of you that have stayed at the end of this meeting. I appreciate you so much for staying all through. God bless each and every one of you. Please, blessed are those that are not just the hearers, but the doers of the word. Go and practice it. Don't allow today to come and waste and you didn't do the needful. Don't just allow it. Go and do the needful. And God will bless the works of your hand. Watch out for the force of diligent activities. It is coming heavy, very, very, very heavy on you. Tomorrow, you jump by this the breakout meeting. Let's go and do the review tomorrow. Come and let's break out what you have learned, and God will bless you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. God bless you all. I appreciate you so much. And I release that grace of God upon your life. I release the grace that will make you not to be redundant. The grace of God that will make you to keep moving forward. Don't be a stagnant water. The grace of God that will make you to keep moving forward, ahead and ahead. The grace of God that will connect your helpers of destiny to you. May it go with you. This week you are blessed in your going out. You are blessed in your coming in. This week, you will locate your helpers of destiny as you engage into these full activities that will make you shift to the next level. God bless each and every one of you here. I appreciate you so much. I love you so much. Thank you very much. And I'm hoping to see you and dine with you at the top. For some of you here, I'll be seeing you in Philippines. I'll be seeing some of you here also in Singapore because you engaged fully into that force of diligent activities. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Remember today, we have series of activities. Some KPI reports are happening today. If you are here, you are among the leaders. If you like, don't give. This time around, I will mandate all the leaders. They will have a full Excel sheet. A full Excel sheet to be marking. The full Excel sheet to be marking people that are attending KPI. If you like, don't attend. When it's time for something, you'll qualify. You will finish the whole activities. When we go and check your report, if you missed one, we tell you, please drop. You didn't qualify. So that is it. So KPI is going on, and also active partners meeting is holding today. Some are doing by 7, some are doing by 7:30. Take note. Find out the time you are doing your active partner. And after today, there will be a massive exodus of inactive people, massive exodus. Last week, we didn't do, last 2 weeks, we did it. Today, we want to reduce the people that are trying to qualify so that we have few. That is the focus. So if you like, don't attend. Thank you very much. I love you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. And I pray for the grace of God. May God bless the works of your hand. May God bless you in your going out. May God bless you in your coming in. May God bless all the works you do. In the name of Jesus. Thank you very much. See you all tomorrow. in the breakout summit. Thank you.